Have you ever tried to build a website before but just only hit roadblocks? Maybe you found the whole process confusing, or you got stuck with platforms that hit you with hidden costs, tech jargon, and endless upsells. Some people even spend thousands of dollars just to get their first website online. So it's no wonder that so many beginners give up before you even get started. But here's the good news. You don't need coding skills, large budget, or even to pull every last hair out your head trying to get your first website up.
Baldy.
So in this video, I'm going to show you how to build a website completely free on a platform that lets you host and manage everything without spending a penny. Woohoo! And if you stick with me till the end, I'll show you a simple trick to dramatically speed up your site so you keep more visitors on your page and turn more of them into leads and customers.
Good.
So let's dive straight in, because in just a few minutes from now, you could have your very first website live on the internet.
Excellent.
Okay, so the platform we're going to be using is called System.io, and it's an all-in-one platform that gives you a free website, free hosting, and free tools to help you grow your business. Tools such as a website builder, email marketing and automations, sales funnels, online courses, booking calendar, a webinar feature, pipelines, communities, and the ability to sell both physical and digital products. But in this video, we're going to be focusing on the free website builder. Now, I know what you're thinking, it's all free, it's probably crap, right? It's actually not, it's actually really good, and I've been using it myself in my own business for a little while. Let me show you. So first thing you need to do is click the link in the description box below this video to come to this page where you can sign up for a free account. And right here you can see that the free plan is free forever and you don't even need a credit card to sign up. So all you need to do is enter your email address right here and then click this button right here. Then need to spend about 30 seconds to answering a few simple questions. So System.io has an idea about your business and what you're trying to create. Then once you're logged into your System.io account, in order to create a free website, you need to come to the menu bar at the top, hover over sites, then from the drop down, click the first option here, which is blogs, and that will bring you to this page right here. This is where you can create your blog or website for free.
Free.
Now, just so you know, on the free plan of System.io, you can create one fully functional website or blog with unlimited amount of posts or pages. And like I said earlier, you can do also lots of other cool stuff like creating sales funnels, hosting online courses, running email marketing, and so on. So inside your account, again, those other features are under these other tabs right here. So you'd find all your email contacts under CRM, along with access to your pipeline and your calendar. But you can run all your email marketing from here, set up automations, set up your assets like your physical products, digital products, courses and communities, and manage all your sales from here. So now that your account is actually set up, let's build your website now step by step. And also in just a moment, I'll show you how to give your website a professional look with the right colors, the right fonts, and even a free logo. So stay tuned for that. So here we are in System.io, and again, we're under sites and blogs. And this is a section where we can create our websites. We have to come up to the top right and click on the create button. And now first step here, we have to name our website. So let's just say, for example, I'm creating a dog training website. So I'm just going to call it Dog Training Tips. Now later on, we can connect our own custom domain, which of course will look much more professional. But for now, let's just leave it on the subdomain just so we can move quickly. And at the end of the video, I'll show you how to connect your own custom domain to your website. And then next, System.io gives us a number of templates we can use for our websites. So this makes it considerably quicker for us to set everything up. If you want to preview any of these before you use it, you can click on the preview template button and it will open up the templates. You can see exactly what it looks like right here. Or there's this one here too. And we actually have quite a few to choose from here. Now, the one I'm going to choose is this one right here. So I think I can customize this quite nicely to make it into a dog training site. So I'm going to click on select template and now click save. Now I can move on to the next step. And the site has been created right at the top of our list right here. Here's the homepage URL. And if I copy this and put it into a browser, we'll see the website right here. And then we're going to, of course, customize it to turn it into a dog training site. Okay, so now we've got the bare bones of our website in place. But before we start customizing it, let me show you a couple of free tools to make your website look polished, help you to pick colors that work together, as well as font pairings and how to create a free logo. So first of all, head over to this website here, which is called coolers.co. It's a free website that will help you to find color palettes that work naturally well together. It's a free website, and I've left a link to this tool in the description box below this video. And I'm also leaving all the other tools that I'm showing you in this video. They're all going to be linked in the description box below this video. So in order to find our colors that work together, all you need to do is click on this Start Generator button, and Coolers is going to just come up with a random selection right here of colors that will work well together. And you can see the color code is right here for each of them. You can click to copy. Now, if you don't like this selection, all you need to do is click on the spacebar on your keypad, and Coolers will then show you another selection. You just keep hitting the spacebar on your keypad until you find one you like. Now, I quite like this one, quite nice warm colors. So what you can do is either copy these color codes to a spreadsheet, or you can come up to the top right, click on export, and I'm going to download this as a PDF to my computer. That's going to name the file, click export, and then when I open up my downloads folder, I should see that color palette right here saved to my computer. Next, for your font pairings, head over to font fontpair.co. Again, link is in the description below this video. It's free to use. This site will show you which fonts work naturally well together. For example, you can use one font for your headings and the second one for your body text. And using good font pairings that work well together will make your site look much more professional straight away. So you can either come up to the top and select fonts right here and look through the library of all different fonts, or you can click on this one, generate random pairing. So this pairing is B Vietnam Pro is the font used for this heading right here, and Source Sans Pro is the body text right here. If you don't like it, click on show me another one, and Font Pair will keep cycling through different pairings for you to choose from. So I'm just going to go with this one. I quite like this. So I'm just going to copy the names of these fonts. I'm going to save it to document just so I remember what they were called. And then for a free logo, you've got two options. The first one right here is Free Logo Maker by Namecheap. This is super simple and easy to use. All we do is follow the prompts. For example, enter your brand name right here. Click on create logo. What type of business do you have? Click on continue. Then you choose font pairings. Namecheap will then give you some color suggestions, and then it will create a logo for you. And now I much prefer the second option I'm going to show you to create a logo, which is using Canva, because this will give you much more control over your logo and allow you to use your colors you've already chosen that I just shown you in the previous step, as well as your font pairings. And you get a good amount of logos you can create with Canva on the free plan too. So here in Canva, I'm going to come to the search bar. I'm going to type in dog training logo. And now straight away, Canva will pull up lots of different designs for logos around dog training. So the simple thing to do would be to choose one of these and then put it into the editor and then just customize it how you want. However, I can come over to the menu bar in the left here and come to elements and search for dogs. And I can put in lots of other different types of elements right here into my design if I prefer something than what's already in here. I'm actually quite liking what's already here. I'm going to change this around a little bit to make it more like a logo like this that I have on the side of the header rather than a big logo in the center. So I'm just going to do that now. There you go, something like that. And now I need to make it match my colors that I've chosen. So perhaps I'll take this color right here and use that for the color of the dog. And I'll take this color right here for the background of the circle. Okay, it's looking a bit lost. Let's have another go. Okay, that's looking a bit better. And I'm also going to change the font color to the color of the dog as well. See what my font pairings were again. So the heading is epilogue. So let's look for epilogue in the fonts. Okay, now I'm also going to actually get rid of this color in the background. I'm actually going to download this as a transparent background. So once your logo is ready, it's how you want it. I'm actually going to resize this. This is in a big square image, as you can see. But since I want my logo to be this kind of style, I'm going to change the dimensions of this logo first. So I come over to the top left and click on resize, and I'm going to click on custom size. I'm going to choose 1200 by 300 and click resize this design. And now I'm just going to readjust the size to make it fit this new dimension. Then when you're happy with the design, come to top right, click on share, then click on download. We're going to download this with a transparent background. So I'm going to click this button here to download the transparent background, click download, and now this is going to download it to my computer. Okay, quick pause here. If you're getting value from this video, please go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. On this channel, I share step-by-step guides on how to simplify the tech side of your business to help you be more productive, how to actually use AI and other smart tools the right way, and how to turn those tools into systems that can potentially bring in more revenue. So if that sounds good to you, then I'd love you to be a subscriber so you don't miss what comes next. Now, here's a simple trick to help your website pages load much more quickly. And the faster your website pages load, the less you'll piss off your visitors, and the more you'll increase your conversions of both leads and sales. Okay, just to show you what I mean here, Cloudflare reported on this study by this software company right here, improving their load speed and seeing a considerable increase to their conversion rate. So much so that by improving their page load speed by just 0.85 seconds, improve their conversion rate by 7%, which is huge.
Wow, that's amazing.
Now, when it comes to improving the page load speed of your website, there are a lot of things you can do, but it can get very, very technical. But we're not going to go into any of that. I'm just going to show you one simple thing that's super easy to do, and it can make a significant difference to improving how fast your pages load. So let me show you this trick. Okay, so one thing that can considerably slow websites down is using images that are way too big or using images with the wrong file type. Now, typically, most commonly, you'll find your images will either be a .png format or a .jpg format. For example, this dog training logo we just created right here in Canva is a .png. But if we convert our images to WebP, this will make a huge difference in enabling your websites to be able to load much more quickly. So all we need to do is open this website right here, and it's called freeconvert.com. Again, link is in the description below this video. All you need to do is grab your image, drag it and drop it in here, click convert, and in a matter of seconds, FreeConvert is going to convert this image into a .webp file. And just like that, it's done. I click on download, and this is now the image I want to use. So just make sure you do that with all your images before you upload them to your website. Only takes a few extra seconds, and it will considerably help your pages to load so much faster.
Excellent. Excellent.
Okay, now let's dive back into system.io and I'll show you how to customize your website, and I'm also going to show you a few tricks that are going to considerably speed up the process for you too. So here we are back in system.io, and again we're under sites and blogs, and this is the list of blogs that I've got set up. So we click on our website name, which is this one here, Dog Training Tips. And now within this template, we've got a series of posts, pages, and categories that have already been set up for us. So let me quickly explain. So first of all, let's start with pages. So pages are here under this tab. And currently for this website template, there's 4 pages set up, but you can add as many as you want by clicking the create button here. But for now, we've got a home page, a post page, contacts, and about page. So these are static pages on the website. So if we look at this website template right here, which is the one we're working with. So we've got the home page right here, which is of course here, the post list page. That is our blog page right here. So if I click on this, here we have a list of all our blog posts. And I can click on any of these, see that whole blog post. And then we have the contact and about page, which are all linked to in the menu bar at the top here. Let's just go back to our home page for a sec. So secondly, we have our posts section right here. And first of all, we've got a list of dummy posts that are already set up for this template. You can create as many new posts as you want. So you can either delete these or you can just keep them, but edit them and change them for your own content. But they're set up just to show you as an example of what posts will look like once they're created. And the top right here, we can click the create button to create new blog posts as we go. And any blog post that you create will automatically appear on your post list page, which is your blog page right here. So anytime you publish new posts, it will be listed on here too. And the third part of our website is the categories right here. So I click on categories. We've got 6 dummy categories that have been set up for this template, which are travel, printables, lifestyle, most popular, fitness, and nutrition. So basically what happens is every time you publish a new blog post, you're going to assign that blog post to a category, and then those blog posts will appear under the category page. So it makes it easier to organize your website and easier for your visitors to find what they're looking for. Let me show you what I mean. So first of all, with these categories right here, we see the travel category, and right here it says 2 blog posts assigned to this travel category. So if we go back to posts right here, we see a list of dummy posts that have been created, and this post right here has been put in the travel category. And you can easily change that by coming over to the dots menu, click on settings, and down here is where you can select the category you want it to appear in. And then if we have a look at the homepage on our site, just the way this particular homepage is organized, we've got these different categories right here. So if I clicked on the travel category right here, I'm going to go to the travel category page, and we'll see listed here the 2 blog posts that have been assigned to the travel category. If I click on any of these, then I can open up that blog post and read it. So that's essentially how it works. So as we start customizing this template, let's go with the categories to start with and change a few of these around. So the travel category comes to the far right hand side, click on the dots menu, click on settings. Let's change this to puppy training. And then you can also enter a description for this category page, as well as the SEO title and an SEO description to help this page appear in the search results in popular search engines like Bing and Google. I'm going to leave that for now, so let's just keep things moving. So I'm going to click on save. Now I'm going to do the same thing to update these other categories. Now I've created guard dog training, obedience training, leash training, health tips, and diet and nutrition. Now if we hop back over to the posts page right here, we'll see all these dummy posts are assigned to the categories. Our categories have now been updated with our dog training categories. And as you can see, some posts are in more than one category, which is totally fine, because this article, for example, might be talking about leash training and puppy training, for example, in which case you'd assign it to both categories. And like I said earlier, you can assign blog post to categories in the right hand side dots menu here, clicking on settings and choosing whichever category down here that you want your post to appear in. Okay, now so let me show you how to set up your custom colors and fonts so they all appear the same across your posts and pages, as well as setting your logo for your site too. Okay, so back in system.io, what we want to do now is come to this button right here which says blog layout, not to be confused with post layout. So blog layout is essentially the framework and the structure, the whole website, but particularly is the design and the structure of the pages and the category pages. But post layout is the framework and the design of the posts right here. So coming to blog layout, which is essentially the overall website layout, and here we can set colors and fonts, as well as the header menu right here and the footer menu all down here. The entire website, which will appear on all the pages of the website, like the contact page, the about page, home page, and the blog page, and any other page you choose to add to your site. So first of all, let's set our logo. So I'm going to click on this dummy logo right here, and the menu bar changes in the left hand sidebar here. And here is where I can change our logo. So I need to click on this little cloud icon where it says image file. Click on this. Now I can drag and drop our logo in right here. Click insert, and there's our logo. Now this is going to appear on all the pages of our site. I'll adjust the size of that right here if I want to. That looks pretty good. Okay, next thing I want to do is change the color of these menu items, as well as the border around the menu. So I come to my color palette, and I'm going to choose this color right here to be the color of our text for our menu. So if I select the text, then the right sidebar will change, and I scroll down, I'll find the menu text color right here, and I'm just going to throw that color in right there, and we can see it changes instantly. And we've also got an active menu color as well. That means when someone clicks on the item, if you want it to be a different color, you can. An underline will appear, so if you want to have a different color again, you can change that too. Just for ease and speed, I'm just going to keep them all the same color for now. You can of course do whatever you want there. And with the border around our menu here, I'm also going to change color of that. So I need to hover over and select this row and then scroll down and I'll find the border color right here and enter the color that I want. Now I also want to change the color of this as well because this appears on all the pages. So if I select it, then the menu bar again changes and I can find the color of the text right here. Throw my color in and there we go. I have this website template. All of these images of this lady appears on every page. But if you don't want that, then you can just click on each individual image. The menu bar again will change so you can edit whichever image you're working on. Click on the little cloud icon right here and drag and drop your image in here. So as this is a dog training site, you can either have various images of you training your dog or just different images of dogs or whatever you want to have. So let's just do one just to show you. I'm not going to do all of them just because I don't want to waste your time, but let's just drop this right in here, click insert. And now here's my image. But of course, you want to make sure that all your images are exactly the same size. You can easily do that by going into Canva, coming to custom size, and select a nice square image like 500 by 500, for example, and then dragging your image in here, click on your image and select this button right here, select image as background. And now that will make this nice image into a square. And then you can click on share, download that image to your computer. So now I have that image right here. Before I upload it to my site, I'm just going to change the file type from PNG to WebP, like I showed you earlier, just so this image is not too large, doesn't slow down the site. Click download. And now this is the version, the WebP version is the one I'm going to upload to my website. Let's come back to our website, select our image, click on the cloud icon. I'm going to drag and drop the new image right in here. Click insert and there we go. We've got a nice square image. So that's a really quick and easy way how to resize your images exactly how you want them. Then it's a process of just finding other images you want. Perhaps they're already images you already have. They're your own images you've taken yourself. Or if not, then you can come to a website like Pixabay and you can find lots and lots of royalty-free images of the types of images that you particularly want. So here are all images I can use on my website that are royalty-free. So it won't get me any copyright trouble for using them. But that said, before you download any images from here, please make sure you check the image license before you actually use it. If you come to the top right corner above the download button, you'll see a content license right here and you'll see exactly what you can and can't do with this image. But it is really, really important you do double check that content license quickly. It only takes a few seconds. So I have heard horror stories of people using images on the website they're not supposed to use and they didn't even realize they weren't supposed to do it. For example, they went to Google Images and took an image from there. Definitely don't do that. And some people have been fined hundreds of dollars per image.
So what?
And they might have had 10, 20, 30 images on their website.
That's insane.
It was totally insane.
So be really, really careful and make sure you're only using images you're legally allowed to use. And if you want to use higher quality images other than the ones that you'd find on a free website like Pixabay, then this is the website I use here for that. There's a link in the description box below this video. And via that link, you'll also be able to get some free images too, but they also have premium images that you would pay for. They're much, much higher quality. So check out that link if you want higher quality images. Okay, so now I've changed my images, then next you just carry on and change anything else you want to change, like let's change the color of this and change the footer, background section and so on. When it comes to changing your link colors like this, you need to come to settings and then you'll find the link color right here. Let's change that to our red color, just like that. Now these social media icons are actually uploaded as images right here. So if you click on each of them, you can upload your image of your social media icon right here. So all you need to do is go into Canva and search for, say, Instagram, create your Instagram logo, whatever color you want it to be, download it, and then add exactly how I showed you to add all these other images right here. You simply click on it, click on the cloud icon and drop in your image right here. And then where it says link right here, here is where you'll paste in the link to your social media profile. That way, when a visitor clicks on any of these social media icons, they'll go directly to your social media profile. As simple as that. Then once you're done getting your website layout how you want it, click Save Changes, the top, exit page. And then we need to do the same thing for post layout right here to set the default layout for your blog posts. So if we just look at one of these blog posts, if I open this right here, as you can see, our logo and our main header menu has already been changed, as we've just changed that already in the website layout section, as well as at the very bottom of our website, our Instagram link, these images and the footer has already been changed. So that'll be uniform across all pages, as well as all your blog posts too. But then for the actual blog layout section, all you'd do in here is adjusting how you want your featured image to appear and your title. And then this is where your content would go and how you want your comment box to appear. So currently we've got this side-by-side design with the image side-by-side to the title. But if you wanted to have all your blog posts to have the image appearing above the title in one row instead of a column, for example, you'd be setting that under the post layout right here. So in this section, here's a framework for the blog post. You only do this once it's set up. You don't need to touch it again, just leave it as is. But if you wanted to, for example, make this a one column, you just bring a row in, drop your image in here, and then the blog post title underneath. Click Save Changes. Now when we exit and go look at our blog posts, now we can see that the featured image appears above the title. And here is where you'd add content for your blog post, as well as any images you want to put in your post as well. So pretty simple. And you want to, of course, make sure that your blog post titles are the color you want them to be as well. So just setting that, you need to exit your page, come back to the post layout. Just make sure in this section, the blog post titles, you've selected this and you've changed it to the color you want it to be. So let's put it as our brand color, and there we go. Now, every time you publish a blog post, it will have this layout with the featured image, title underneath. All the titles are going to be the same color, all the headings, and then you'll have your published date and the category of the blog post published here too. Then here is where your content will be for the post. Make sure you save your changes in the top right, and then we go to exit. So now the structure of your posts and pages is set up. All that's left for you to do is create your posts and pages that you want to have on your website. So to do that, you can either come in here and delete all the posts and pages that are already in here because they're just demos, and then start again from scratch. However, as these are templates already set up for us, it's much easier just to use these templates here for our first 10 blog posts because they're already set up. Just replace it with your own content. And then when you come to create blog post number 11, they will then create a new one by clicking this create button right here. But first of all, in order to use these templates that are already set up, just for this demo purposes, I've asked ChatGPT to create a simple blog post about dog training. So I'm going to take the title. All I do first of all is come to the dots menu on the right hand side, click on settings. I'll put my title right in here. I'm going to delete this image and then select the image I want to have as my featured image, my blog post. I'm going to drag this one in here for the featured image, click upload, select my image and click select. Now this is going to be the featured image for this particular blog post. I'll select my category right here. I'm going to put it in obedience training. Let's get rid of puppy training, click save. And now to edit the content of this article, I just need to click on the title right here. And now here is our featured image, as we can see, and the heading is in here with a category, published date. And now here is where I can replace this dummy text and this image for my content. So all you do then is come back to your article and copy paste your content in. This is just a demo, but you guys get the idea. And then once you're happy, click save at the top right and exit your page. And now this blog post is updated with your content. So now this is a real article on your site. So now when we go to take a look at our website, see what it looks like so far, click on the view blog button, and now we come to the blog page. We will see our blog post right here in the blog post list. Here of course is the other templates we've not changed yet, but we click on our new blog post. Here is what the post actually looks like, and then you can take your time updating the rest of these articles with real content. So then once they're all done and you've come to create blog post number 11, you come over to the right hand side, click on create, put your new blog post title in here, write a short description, add your featured image here, select your category. Then when you click save, you'll see your post right here. Click on the title, and now here is where you can add your content to this new blog post by dragging in a text box. Place this with your content, and then you can also drag in images as well if you want to add more images to your blog post. So really simple. Then once you're happy with it, click save and you're good to go. So now your blog posts are set up. All that's left for you to do is finish customizing the pages of your website. So let me show you how to do that. So now back inside of system.io, and we're going to come to pages, and we've got 4 pages already set up. Of course, if you want to add more pages, you'll click create here. If, for example, perhaps you want to add an FAQs page, click create blog page. Then here's your new page right here. So you can click on this and start creating a new page by dragging in elements you need. So for a heading, a text box to replace your text right here with your content. And of course, you can also drag in any images you might want to have in there, or videos, or social media icons, or surveys, or even an FAQs box right here. Anyway, once you're happy with the page, come up to the top right, click on save and exit. And then for customizing your other pages, to make sure you go into each of these, click on the page, switch out any images you want for your own, make sure you change your colors for your brand colors. For example, we can just click on this button right here, the menu bar changes in the left, find the background color of this button and replace it with our own color. And switch out any images you might want to change. Of course, this is a contact page, so you probably have an image of yourself. Let's just put this one of me in for now. Obviously, I'm not a dog trainer, but you get the idea. And then just make sure you change any other colors like this. So very simple, very straightforward, no coding needed, and even a beginner can do this.
Well, you can do it! I can do it!
So now we've customized all our posts and pages, let's go and have a look at our site and see what it looks like. So now to take a look at our website, let's come up to the top right and click on View Blog. This will bring us to our website homepage, and this is what it's looking like. So pretty nice. So as you can see, you've got these images with the button links to each of the category pages. I'll show you what those look like in a moment. As we scroll down, we've got a section to subscribe to our newsletter. I didn't bother changing this section, but it's just a matter of switching out for different images. Then we've got a carousel here with our latest blog posts. Your subscribers can scroll along and see the posts. And then this is our footer section right here. So this section with our links to our categories, if I click on obedience training, for example, it's going to bring us to the category page of obedience training where it lists all the different posts we have in this category. So currently only 3 posts right here. If you click on this blog post right here, I can then see this actual blog post we created earlier. Just obviously a dummy post, but there you go. Then we have our contact page right here we set up. We have our about page. I didn't actually edit this, but it's exactly the same as I've shown you on the other pages. Just takes a few minutes to switch out your images and change your colors. And then this is our blog list page. So this is where your visitors can come and see a list of all your blog posts you have on your website. So now you've got a complete website live on the internet for free. Now, if you want me to show you how to connect a custom domain to your website so you look like a pro and not an amateur, then watch this video right here.